This week on CWN, the soccer team has started their district season.
And we have livestock show results. I'm Maddie.
And I'm Aaron, and today is Saturday, January 28th, 2023. You are watching Calallen Wildcat News Weekly Review. Basketball's in their second half of district right now, and man, they're kicking it.
They really are. The girls are sitting at 6-3, and our boys are sitting at 5-2.
Last night, our soccer team had their parents' night against Soloso Midway.
Yeah, they did really well last night.
It was super exciting and a lot of fun to play in. Last week, tons of our students participated in the Nueces County Livestock Show, and we have some information on how it went as well as some results. Listen to Chris and Mr. Holbein to find out more on our ag mechanics students.
Morning, Cast America. I'm here with Mr. Holbein. Mr. Holbein, we've had the past week with the livestock break-off. Do you have any kids exhibit or show anything?
Yeah, we had 11 students that were in the Ag Mech division. They had really good projects, anywhere from barbecue pits to cutting boards, cornhole boards, a jewelry box. We had both the grand and reserve champion overall in the Ag Mech division. Gary Wells was he exhibited a large smoker that was on a trailer. It looked really, really good. And then our reserve champion was Walker Wells with a mesquite dining room table.
Well, that's great. It's a good win for the Ag Mech kids that we have, and we thank them for the long break we had. And back to the studio.
So I know you actually did that.
I did. I was in Division III, Class 7, and I got third place overall. It was a lot of fun.
Sounds cool. Now let's take it over to Miss Reyes with some more insight into how homemaking went.
Thank you, anchors, and good morning, Wildcats. I'm Addie, and I'm here with Miss Reyes. Miss Reyes, can you tell us a little bit more about how the lambs and goats did this year at the livestock show?
Yes, so they did really good this year. We had great kids. They, worked hard at the barn, at home. We had the reserve overall lamb with Fallon Hedfeld. She is a junior FFA member. She's also in our junior officer team. She did really, really great. A lot of showmanship, a lot of showmans also got showmanship, got called for showmanship. We had a junior showmanship, which it was the little brother, Wade Hedfeld. Then we had the reserve lightweight division with Caitlin Huff. She did really well as well, and then a lot of them also got called back for showmanship. So they did pretty great there.
Thank you. And can you tell us a little bit about the homemaking this year?
Yeah, so a lot of them did a lot of homemaking projects that includes like flower arrangements, wreaths, baking cookies, cakes, things like that. They did pretty good. We had a lot of grands and reserves and first, second place in their division, so we were pretty happy with that as well.
There's a robotic meet today. Last week we spoke with Mr. Eason to find out what all will be occurring. Here's Jace with more.
Good morning, Wildcats. I'm Jason. I'm here with Mr. Eason. Mr. Eason, I hear we have a robotics meet coming up next Saturday. Want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so on January 28th, that'll actually be the Saturday we get back from this break. We've got essentially our final official event of the season, which is a tournament. So we're going to take the bots, and if they advance from that, then awesome. We've got another competition afterwards. And if we don't, then that'll pretty much be the end of our official season until our Buck Days robotics rodeo in May.
Okay, cool.
I think it's super cool where they can get their little contraptions, like move around, pick up cups, do different tasks. I think that's super cool because I know I can't do that.
That's really neat. We stopped by the library while the Intro to Engineering students were working on a project, and we were able to get an interview with their teacher, Mrs. Compton, as well as some of their students to figure out what they were doing. Let's send it over to them for a quick rundown on civil structural.
Hello, my name is Dominic Sanchez, and I'm here with Miss Compton. So Miss Compton, so what are you doing in your class right now?
Right now my Intro to Engineering courses is like the first level course that I have, and the students we're still exploring careers, and right now they're doing a little project with civil structural engineering.
That's really good. And what's the project mainly about?
Okay, so students are given certain criteria and constraints that they have to do, and then they have to build, in this case, they have to build a tower crane, and they have to meet those criteria and constraints, and all doing it in a time constraint as well.
Mrs. Burkhardt's pre-AP physics classes conducted a lab over Hooke's laws using springs. Let's take a look.
Thank you, anchors. Good morning, Wildcats. Today I'm here with Aaron, and he's going to tell us more about the Law Lab.
So Hook's Law Lab that we're doing in physics right now, we have a spring that we are using to use a counterweight just so we can see how much potential elastic energy there is, and then when we go and see how much there is, what the actual is. So we're comparing what we expect it to be to comparing to what it actually is, and we're going to do our results back here on the little back, doing all that. We're doing different masses, so we have a little weight on there that makes it go down further and further each time, and then when we're all done with everything, we're going to graph it and see where our points lie.
So I know you actually did that lab.
I did. So we were in class. We got the little spring. We put weights on it to see the original length and then how much the weight brought it down to find that in between using force, mass, and acceleration that we could find Hooke's law and the formula for Hooke's formation.
Sounds really cool. We caught up with Ms. Treat and some students to gain some more insight into the project the English 2 classes are working on over to Kill a Mockingbird. Here is Lexi with the rundown on the project.
Hey Wildcats, I'm here with Ms. Treat, English 2 teacher. Ms. Treat, we heard you doing a project in class. Can you tell us about that?
Sure. So we're doing a blackout poem over Harper Lee's To Kill a Mockingbird, and we are reading a passage and then blacking it out and making an image based on the tone of the passage and the mood.
That's cool. Do you think your students are enjoying this project?
I think so. They get to be a little bit more creative, so that's always fun.
Thank you, Ms. Treat. I'm here with Caitlin and Maddie. Caitlin, how do you feel about the story of To Kill a Mockingbird?
Well, we just started it yesterday, and so far it's been really good, and I'm very excited to see how it progresses and gets.
That's cool. Maddie, are you excited to do the poem that goes with the project?
Yes, I really am looking forward to doing something different than what we've normally been doing, so it seems like it's going to be really fun.
Thank you. Back to the studio.
I actually have to do that project, and it's pretty fun.
That's good. William Watts has this week's GP student report. GP has been very busy with sports and various other student activity. Let's take it over the bridge for more on this week's student report.
Hello, good morning. My name is William Watts, and here's the latest of what's been happening at GP. HOSA students hosted a cleanup of the museum on Saturday the 21st.
Originally, I started volunteering at the museum through NHS, and I noticed that not much kids were volunteering, so I offered to bring in more students from HOSA and SNHS so the museum could have more help in cleaning and be ready for the Centennial event by February 4th.
A&H is showcasing animals and other things in the agriculture field.
Some pajama pants. The pajama pants took about 2 weeks. Something from scratch without a pattern. It took me about, I would say, a week as well.
Students will be doing Stop the Bleed training in the library on February 8th.
I learned how to stop the bleeding using a tourniquet. I had hands-on learning because she put the tourniquet on me. You're going to put it over your arm, and you're going to strap the strap, and you're going to twist until you can't twist it anymore.
Both soccer teams are still on the road. Best of luck to both.
Season's going pretty good. I think we've won 2 or 3 away now, along with winning our CCISD tournament.
Next girls basketball game is this Friday. We hope that they can have a spot in the playoffs.
I think we have a really good chance of going to the playoffs this year. We have a bunch of great girls and a really great coaching staff, so our chances look really good.
That's all we have for Wildcat News today and for the week. If you liked what you saw, check out the QR codes or the link below. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.
Now let's take it to Brooke with a rundown on sports.
Thank you, Maddie, and good morning, Wildcats. Both soccer teams have kicked off their district season this past week. The girls have started off extremely strong, winning their first district game 12-0 against the Kingsville Brahmas. They took on Rockport this past Tuesday and continued their winning streak, defeating the team 8-0. Here's Coach Love's thoughts on how the team has been doing and how they plan to continue the season.
Hey Cats, I'm here with Coach Love. So Coach Love, I heard y'all had a game against Rockport the other day. Can you tell me how that went?
Yeah, the girls did pretty well. We were excited about how we did. We came out and we really have been focusing in on, as soon as we step across that line, getting ready to go. What do we want that to look like? Starting from the very beginning of the game and then finishing it all the way through. So playing that entire 80 minutes of the game. So we were excited to go out and had lots of different people that was able to score and assist, and our defense looked pretty good as well. And so just kind of moving forward, just kind of honing in on those things and taking care of business.
That's really cool. So what do you think the team can do to improve?
I think our biggest thing is just finding the back of the net. So really looking to finish on our opportunities. We're given the opportunities, so learning to figure out how to finish every opportunity that we're given. And then also just defensively and in the midfield, just moving that ball, playing 1-2 balls if we can, and just honing in our defense, making sure we're not getting flat, things like that.
The team played TM last night. We will have those results for you next week. Eli has an update for us regarding the status of the boys soccer team before their game against Rockport this past Tuesday. Let's check it out.
Hi, I'm Calallen. I'm here with Eli. Eli, y'all had y'all's first district game over break. Can you tell me more about that, please?
It was good. We played against Kingsville and we won 11-1. It was pretty tough the first half, but the second half we put 9 on them, so it was a pretty good game.
And you'll have an upcoming game tomorrow. Can you tell me more about that, please?
Yeah, tomorrow we play Rockport at Rockport. They're actually the team favored to win district this year, but I think if we played like we did this break, I think we can put it on them and we can take the win.
Okay, thank you, and back to the studio.
The boys came up short against Rockport, losing 4-0. They played TM last night for their senior night game. We will have the results for you next week. Moving on to some of our upcoming spring sports, we spoke with some of our baseball players to find out more about opening day and first center squad. Let's send it to Hayden for the rundown.
I'm here with Matt Lopez, our varsity starting shortstop. So, Matt, how do you think the first inter squad went for baseball?
The first inter squad was pretty good. I mean, we have a lot of more room to improve overall, and we should be good this year.
So, how do you think the kids that didn't start last year are going to be able to help the team and help us win some games?
I mean, the freshmen, whoever steps up is going to step up and get us there. So.
All right, thank you. Now, I'm here with Dawson Byers, Justin Calderon, and Colton Byers, varsity baseball players. So, Colton, how do you think we did on the first day of practice?
Yeah, I think first day went pretty well. We did a lot of weightlifting and a lot of throwing too, so hopefully that'll help us improve some strength.
So how do you think the first inter squad went for us, Justin?
I didn't think it went too bad. We got a lot to improve on. Just keep doing what we're doing in practice.
So Dawson, do you think? How do you think the people that didn't get to start last year are gonna be able to help and improve our team?
A lot of people are going to have to step up. We lost a lot of seniors last year. We have only 2 returning, so a lot of people are going to step up. I feel like we were going to do good this year.
All right, thank you. Back to the studio.
We also have more information regarding softball's upcoming season and their media day. Here's Jace with Coach Razzo for more.
Good morning, Wildcats. I'm Jason. I'm here with Coach Razzo. So, Coach Razzo, now that the softball season is underway, tell us a little bit about the season.
Well, we've been having practice pretty much. We started last week during Livestock Week. We're here a few days, and just out there working hard as best they can and getting prepared for the season coming up.
And for the season coming up, I hear y'all have scrimmages. When are the dates for those?
We have a scrimmage this Saturday, the 28th in Floresville. Varsity will be playing a scrimmage there. Then following February 4th, we have another scrimmage against here. And we have scrimmage February 7th with JV and varsity both. And preparing for the season opener coming up on February 14th against Victoria East.
Oh, okay. Is that the first game?
That'll be the first game opening season for 2022-2023.
So tell me, how do you recognize your softball players?
Well, what we have is 22 photography that comes out, and it's kind of like a mini media day for the girls, and take pictures. They have props. They do whatever they need to do to pretty much have some nice pictures for them for memories for the season coming up.
We have the highlights and results from the boys' basketball games that occurred over the break, as well as some interviews with players. Let's check it out.
We were Tanner Martinez, varsity basketball player. So Tanner, how do y'all think y'all did against Kingsville?
I think we did good. We did good keeping the ball, not turning it over, and playing great defense, and we shot the ball well that game.
So I know you had 18 points against Kingsville. So how did your team help you contribute to those points?
Just finding me open on the three-point line and just getting fast break points, easy points down the court by looking up.
All right, thank you. I'm here with Sam Sakeva, freshman boys basketball player. So Sam, how do you think y'all did against Bishop?
Well, they beat us, they controlled the boards, and they made their shots.
So I know that was a tough game, so what are y'all going to do differently to get ready for Laredo?
Definitely working on boxing out and just working on our overall shooting.
So I'm here with one of our varsity basketball players, Andrew Logan. Andrew, I know last week that y'all went into Robstown and played against Robstown. How did that go?
So we played all right. We got the W in the end, but it says a lot whenever you can play pretty bad but still win. We're just trying to get better for next game. We restart. We play Laredo next on Tuesday, so looking to get that W here.
I know that y'all are sitting 4-2 in district play right now, and going into the second half of district, how important is it that y'all win out?
Very important. Every game means a lot. Every game determines our playoff seeding, and we want to be up there with TM and Bishop at the end. So
My name is Logan Raza, and I'm here with Sam today. So Sam, we heard you guys won your game 39-81. How did that go?
It was a great team win. We all worked together. We knocked down our shots and all went to plan from there.
What do you think was the reason you guys got the win?
Our team chemistry, the way we've been practicing, and we don't slack off at practice. So
That's great to hear you guys don't slack off. Are you going to get more future wins?
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The girls' basketball team took on Laredo Harmony Tuesday night and defeated them 50-16. This brings the team's district record 6-3. Here's Coach Spencer with more thoughts on the team's performance.
Good morning, Cats. My name's Emily, and today I'm here with Coach Spencer. So, Coach, can you tell us a little bit about the big win against Laredo last night?
Sure, absolutely. I thought we came out with a lot of aggression. I thought we did a good job of attacking the bucket early and throughout the game. We didn't finish some of those opportunities I thought we probably should have finished. But it was nice to see us, for once, getting to the rim and not settling for outside shots. So that's something we've been preaching the past couple weeks, and so they were able to do that, and I was very proud of them for that.
So who are you guys going to be playing this Friday?
Friday we head to Alice, win, and we're pretty much clinched in playoffs. That's a big opportunity for us. Alice is a tough place to play. They're fighting for survival, so it's going to be a good one.
All right, good luck to our Lady Cats this Friday. That's all from us. Now back to the studio.
Both basketball teams took on the Alice Coyotes in Alice yesterday. We will have those results for you next week. We interviewed powerlifter Luke Medina, who has some insight on upcoming powerlifting season, as well as some more information on swimming. Let's send it over to Jace with Luke's interview.
Good morning, Wildcats. I'm Jason. I'm here with Luke Medina. So, Luke, you had a powerlifting meet in Orange Grove. Tell me, how did y'all do overall?
The boys overall, we placed 4th place, and most of the lifters did pretty good for their first meet. It was just knocking the rust off from last year, getting ready, and we'll be ready for all the next meets, and hopefully we'll go far and to regionals or state.
So I understand you were also one of the top lifters. How does it feel to have that honor?
It feels great. After football season ended, we just started working, and we're just getting ready for this season to hopefully be great.
And I also understand that you are qualified for regionals in swimming. Tell me, what's the deal with that?
Also, after football season, we started swim and powerlifting, so I've been going back to back, and I've been training before school and after school for both of those, and I've been going to swim meets here and there, and now I'm headed to regionals in San Antonio.
Awesome. So as you can tell, guys, here at Calallen, we have a lot of multi-sported athletes.
Autumn and Trinity spoke to some of our swim team about their recent district meet. Let's take a look.
So now I'm here with Jenny and Brianna. So how do you think y'all did overall, and what relays did y'all do?
I think I did pretty good. I got female swimmer of the meet, and I won both my events. And I was in the 200 freestyle relay and the 400 freestyle relay as well.
Well, that's good. And now, Brianna?
I also feel like I did pretty good. In the backstroke, I did get first, and my other individual, I got second, and me and Jenny were on the same relays.
That's awesome. And now, how do y'all think y'all are going to do in regionals?
I think we're going to take some dubs, really show what we're about there. I think it's going to be really fun in San Antonio.
That's awesome. And Brianna?
Yeah, I think we're going to do pretty good. I know us girls, we are planning on breaking the high school record, so hopefully everything goes through.
And now we're going to go see how the boys did overall.
Hi, I'm Trinity Humphrey. I'm here with Logan Millhouse. Logan Millhouse, I heard you did really well at your district meet. Could you tell me about that?
Yeah, overall we did really well as a team. We had a lot of new kids come this year that got the experience to be able to compete in district. We did very well as a team. The girls did very, very well. And yeah.
Well, congrats on your win. And I heard the area meet is coming up. Could you tell me about the time and stuff about that?
Yeah, so we got the area meet this weekend. It's a 2-day meet, Friday and Saturday, at the Southwedick Aquatic Center in San Antonio.
Sophia caught up with me for some more information on my recent golf tournament. Let's take it to her.
Hey Cats, I'm here with Brooke Caldwell. I heard you had a golf tournament Sunday with SDPGA. What is SDPGA?
So SDPGA is just like a league for golfers. Typically they're a lot better than school golfers. It's like having a select league for baseball but for golf.
And how'd it go?
I tied for first and won the tournament after a playoff hole. Some pretty good girls were there, so I was pretty happy with the performance. Texas Sports Writers Association All-State Volleyball teams selected 2 of our very own. Senior Monique Gonzalez was nominated for Honorable Mention Libero, and sophomore Autumn Garza was nominated for Honorable Mention Outside Hitter. And that's the latest on Calallen Sports. Back to you, Maddie.
Thank you, Brooke. We're really busy here with our sports.
I know, and we're kicking butt too.
Now here's Candace with today's weather forecast. How is it looking outside, Candace?
Thank you, anchors, and good morning, Wildcats. Today's weather is brought to you by Chick-fil-A. Happy Saturday, everyone. We finally made it to the weekend. Yesterday we were looking at some clouds rolling in, and those clouds are going to stay consistent this weekend as well. Temperature right now is 67 degrees, 50% chance of rain, and the wind's blowing from the south-southeast at 14 miles per hour. Looking further on into the rest of the day's weather, temperature is going to be 70 degrees at 12 o'clock, stay consistent at 70 degrees at 4 o'clock, and then drop down to 66 at 8 o'clock. Percent chance of rain also increasing to 20% at 12, drop down to 16 at 4, and then drop down to 15 at 8 o'clock. And the winds will be blowing from the south-southeast at 17 miles per hour, picking up to 18 miles per hour, and then dropping down to 13 miles per hour at 8 o'clock. Looking at this Sunday's weather, we're looking at some thunder showers and rain showers, and a high of 78 degrees, 60% chance of rain, and the winds blowing from the south-southeast at 15 miles per hour. It's all from weather. Have an amazing weekend, and back to the anchors.
Thank you, Candace.
Of course.
That's all your announcements for today, and now it's time for your joke of the day. So guys, why should you never give a snake coffee?
Oh no, Aaron. Why?
It makes them vibractive.
For all you social people out there, make sure you're following us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at CalallenTV for all the latest updates. Also, subscribe to us here on YouTube to catch all of our latest videos.
And as always,
stay classy, Calallen.